1.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. If you're coming to see this after watching our last stream, awesome. If you're new, welcome. My name is Tyler. I'll be the Dungeon Master for this campaign, along with some friends of the shop and some of the staff from Beardsguard Barbers in Batavia. This is our live stream D&D game that we put together based on the mythology of our own fantasy world. So we want to bring you all into it and tell some exciting, fun, chaotic, ridiculous stories therein. We had some issues on the last stream of not saving the video, so it is lost to the internet somewhere. Maybe someone got a copy. If you do, let us know. We'd love to have a copy of it. If not, that's okay. It'll just be one of those, like, I don't know, forgotten things to time.
Let's recreate it.
Recreate. Full script recreation from the last session. Go. No, but our heroes are as follows. Why don't we redo introductions?
Oh.
Just, for posterity's sake, so we have it. We'd like to start,
Of course we're going.
with Wayne.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I play a character named Iron. I have been a friend of the shop for a long time and a client.
Who is Iron? What is
Iron.
What is he?
He is.
He's thick, yeah?
Iron is a warforged fighter.
Fantastic. Good.
I'm Kim. I'm also a friend of the shop and other members of the realm. I am playing Rip Buntlet, who is a light elf veneer and a bard.
Fantastic.
I'm Lindsay. I'm a manager here at the shop. I'm playing a cleric vampire called Discalcula. And, yeah. That's it.
That's it.
I'm Kate. I'm a barber here at Birdsgird. And my character is Picus Underbutton. I'm Lauren. I am a barber here at Beardsguard, and I am playing a necromancer / deck cleric named Shyla.
I am Teague. I am Lauren's husband, and I am playing Theodore Thunderborn Roosevelt. Theodore Thunderborn Ramkin. He is a Myomancer.
All right. We're going to dive into a little recap and see where this band of adventurers takes us. Previously, you had all ended up congregated at a sideshow attraction run by Darren Harweather, friend and employer to Teddy, Rip, and Iron. When you found out that Darren had been swindled by this charlatan posing as a healer to help heal him of some of his more mortal ailments, and then be harassed by some thugs to strike him for some more coin, you decided that you were going to find this dude and talk to him, perhaps? Through a series of trials, as you made your way into the city of Tharbad, you came across a sea hag with a sea spawn barring you from crossing the bridge into the city. You quickly dispatched both of them. Teddy, both of them died in your arms, and then you decided to bring the sea spawn, which you now call Sushi, into the nearest tavern to find some salt to cure him.
There's some important plot points that you missed. There's in fact no haberdashery
No
in this rest
haberdashery.
stop area, but there is in fact a competitive tag league somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes. Continuing your trek and search for this individual, you did find him. Darren spotted him down the street. You gave chase, and Dizzy miraculously tackled him to the ground
Heck yeah.
to subdue him when you were set upon by some guards. And that is where we pick up at this moment. So after a long chase, some of you are winded, some of you have been thrown against your will, maybe, with very little warning. You have managed to apprehend this individual and convince the guards that found you after creating such a ruckus to leave you alone, at least for the time being. So gathered in the street with this spindly man in greenish brown robes, what do you do?
I was threatening him. We did that.
Yeah.
Have we regrouped, by the way? Are we all in the same place now?
Everybody has now made themselves back into the group. You're in the street.
And the guards left this prisoner with us?
Yeah, can we convince him that we were just
You
playing
were
tag?
able to convince
Oh, that's right,
them.
better tag league.
That's how we
Alright.
got, that's why we found the competitive tag.
Yep.
I was stabbed like 4 hours ago, and I never got medical attention for that. I'm still a little dizzy from blood loss.
A little bit distracted.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta find this competitive tag league though.
Asking his name.
Oh yeah. What's
I grabbed the ruffian by the collar. You tell me more about this competitive tag league, you see?
No, I don't know.
Then listen to
There's
him. What's your name?
my name is Vernair.
Venair.
Yes, Vernair.
Can you spell that?
VERNAIR.
I think he's telling the truth.
It sounds like a lie to me.
Roll an insight check.
10.
Seems legit.
I smack him for good measure though. I don't believe him. It's like a light one, like a backhand, like you might do to a disrespectful dog.
Ah!
Now you tell me about this tag league.
The festival's coming to town, and there's a tag league. And the tag league, they have like it's a whole it's a competition.
How's someone get in this competition?
I would assume you have to sign up. I'm not.
Sign up where? I need answers,
I don't
see?
know.
I shake him more violently.
Okay.
Why is it?
Are you just shaking him, or are you trying to like freak him out?
Wow.
Dizzy is.
We're supposed to be freaking
How
out.
heavy are you? Can I shake her as I shake him?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, that was more of a question to God.
Are you gonna try and shake both of them, or are you
No,
just trying to shake
I'm curious as if like she moves as I shake the ruffian.
a very little bit?
Yeah. Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, kind of like while you're shaking him, it thuds into her armor.
We need,
Alright.
we need to know more about these sun people.
What sun people? You talking about the people of the gold spark?
Yes.
Oh, you have gold farts. That's right.
Yeah, they worship the sun.
Praise the sun.
Fuck the sun.
I mean, I don't really care. It's not my scene.
Roll insight. Is it the scene? That's a 16.
16. Again, seems legit.
Wait, so which side is he on? Fuck the sun or praise the sun? Or is he impartial to the sun?
Pretty indifferent, it seems like.
Pretty indifferent.
He doesn't care too much about
It's like, yeah, son.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It makes light, it's cool, whatever.
I don't get messed up with cults. Some people like them, some people don't. I don't really care.
We're looking for the subsect of that cult that went off and started doing bad things. You know what we're talking about, don't you?
I mean, I know a few things.
you should probably tell us those things.
What's the Tag League's connection to the Ascension?
Don't listen to him.
I don't think there is one. Maybe it's a front. Who knows?
I'll write that down. I pull out my piece of paper and I write down possible connection to the front. Got it.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm here trying to earn my own living.
But you know things.
Well,
And
yeah.
you're really not in the position to turn us down and giving us knowledge. You can try to give us fake knowledge, but we can obviously catch up to you. I recommend telling us the truth if you want to keep all your fingers.
Roll an intimidation
That
check.
escalated quickly.
That's what we left off at. I was threatening to cut off his fingers. Intimidation.
Mhm.
Fucking 4.
Like, no offense, but you can do whatever you want to me. It's not going to stop other people from doing what I'm doing. I'm just one of many.
I just want to know how you get in touch with these people.
You walk down the street, they're everywhere. You can just talk to them.
You're one of many?
I'm one of many people who just are trying to make a living.
Is he lying?
Roll an insight check.
I assume that he's indeed trying to make a living. I don't think he's out here doing it for fun.
13.
I was talking about one of many as in of the,
You legit?
Of the cult.
yeah.
I'm gonna pat him down and look for like a membership card or like a badge or anything that has any Sun memorabilia on it.
Okay. Make an investigation check at advantage because he's being held.
No.
Welcome to Sunfish. May I see your membership card, please?
Investigation intelligence. Oh, that's bogus. All right, 16.
16. You don't find any like sun related paraphernalia or any cult types of things. What you do find underneath his the cloaked overrobe that he has, he's got almost like a satchel bandolier across his body that has a bunch of like small compartments and some like hooks and stuff for other small pouches and potion bottles. Most of them have their various different types of components and stuff in them.
Oh, I love those.
It's like weird stuff, random things. Bits of dirt, twig, a couple stones, different gems. Yeah, straight just.
What's the idea with this bandolier? Are you some kind of alchemist?
I'm a healer. I heal people.
Where'd you get this bandolier?
It's mine.
Nice. Did you make it?
I mean, I bought it.
Ah, I was gonna say, it's excellent craftsmanship. I really like this. All the little pockets.
Yeah, it's great. It kind of stores all the things.
Where'd you buy it?
I don't know. Try what?
Okay.
Years ago. I mean, I've had this. Why is that important? It doesn't matter.
I just want a bandolier with pouches. Why are you questioning me? And I shake him more for
You
questioning
can
me.
find it anywhere.
Look, man, being.
Person I never respect enough to learn his name.
So,
What?
as you've noticed,
Yeah.
the majority of this party is borderline insane.
I'm gathering.
I suggest that it would most likely be in your best interest to just tell them what they want to know, and you can be on your way.
I don't know. I
You-
don't have the
You
information.
just said you know
Sure,
some
I
things.
I know
Just say the
something.
things.
I don't know. Okay, I know that I'm a healer. I try to help people.
Some
No,
things
no.
relating to the sun people.
They're not of interest to me. I don't align with them. I don't.
No,
That's
hang
fine.
out with
You
them.
don't have
what
to.
I
They're
asked.
just around. They
You
they
said-
And point to someone who
them.
does align with them.
That's not what I asked. I said, who, you know, I think about the subsect that has gone against the cult.
Yeah, they've
You
been
said you
causing
knew-
problems. They're annoying as hell, and they cut into people who were trying to do things like me.
So, we're on
And
the same
sometimes
side.
they cut into my business. I don't like that. But I can't
Well,
really
then
do
let
much
us
because
help
I'm only
you.
one person against many.
So now there's, math, not my strong suit, 5, 6. 6 of us.
8.
And 7 including you.
A number.
And I open up my
You're
coat
a
and I
number
show
more
you
than
two
numbers.
cards.
Okay.
We also don't like them. We're trying to find them and stop them. So why not give us information to stop them?
I think what he's saying is he doesn't have any information.
Well, here's
About
what.
Yes.
Here's
Why
what
No,
you
I
can.
think he's.
Finally.
Here's what you can tell us.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit more of an idea of what it is that you do and what they are doing to interfere with your business, and that might make it easier for us to find them.
I make healing potions and salves to deal with, curing ailments. Nothing crazy, nothing big.
Why you run?
Because I don't know you people.
Well, that's a good point. I would run.
That is a very good point.
Are your
I'm-
selves legitimate? Do you make actual potions, items, whatever it is that you make? They
Yeah.
actually work.
Yes.
How are they interfering with that?
They are cutting into my business by forcing me to pay them protection money so that I can operate.
So who, like, people that you pay protection money is the same people every week, or month, or whatever, day.
Yes.
What are the names?
Well, sometimes.
What are their names?
Where can I find them?
What do they look like?
I mean, you're looking for, how about there's like 5 or 6 of them.
The enforcers.
Usually, there's like 3 of the bigger guys and then 2 of the smaller ones. They're real spindly. They usually have either very short haircuts or sometimes like they're shaved in like parts.
Okay. We need
They
you got
wear
names?
charcoal gray. I don't know the names.
Hold on, what do they wear?
They're like dark gray robes.
Is there a time and place that you meet them?
I usually don't meet them. They find me.
Ah.
Now hold on, chaps. I've got an idea. What if we follow this fella until they come around to collect his insurance money and we jump him?
Or we could follow them back to wherever they came from and find the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The less I'm involved, the better.
Well, we're gonna follow you one way or the other.
Great.
Sorry.
I don't believe you.
You're right.
Okay.
Shame is an emotion I discarded a long time ago. It's not good for the Constitution.
Congratulations. Now, usually they come by my shop.
Where's your job?
I rent a small space over in Tinkertown.
I like it.
It's just
Sounds like my kind of place.
it's neat if you like stuff.
I love stuff.
You're gonna love
I'm super excited.
it. And it's still got some time in the day, so if you need, I can show you there.
Yeah. Lead the way.
Great. Can you let me go?
Oh, I let go of him, but I make no.
I'm
motion
asking-
to force the other one.
I'm asking this one behind me.
If you try to warn a guard, you'll be dead before the words come out of your mouth.
God.
I see.
Roll an insight check for intimidation.
That's better. 15.
They're kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Person
bring it
man.
back. But you'll still die.
That seems worse.
It is.
Okay.
Person man. Person man.
Vanilla.
Yes, that. Is there a haberdashery in this Tinkertown?
I mean, you could probably find a place to get some hats. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Excellent. Oh,
Okay.
a finder's fee for you, sir. And I hand out, and I give him a couple of copper pieces.
You guys are
Onward.
weird.
Onward then.
Yeah. It's, this way. He starts leading you up the street to the like east side of, or sorry, west side of Sarbon. After getting closer, or words, after making your way through the market town, you come across an area where all of the shops and street lamps and doors, everything seems slightly smaller, almost like it's shrunken a bit, or you've grown.
Finally.
And you see, like out in the street, there's a bunch of odd geared contraptions, kind of like, some of them look like they're walking, like animatronic carriages. There's a heavy dose of gnomes in the street.
Dose?
A heavy dose of
Perhaps a
love.
drought.
A heavy dose of
Everybody
gnomes.
needs daily gnomes.
Yeah, this is very much kind of like the gnome neighborhood in Tharbad.
The gnome brewing.
No. He leads you down a couple of other streets to a shop, and he says, "Just you and you, big tall guys, mind your heads." And opens up this door into a shop, kind of ducks to step in. "Hey, Frank." You see this like older, kind of like half asleep gnome, just like sitting on a chair in the corner. He's like, "Oh, hey." And goes back to taking a little like sitting nap.
Hi, Frank.
"Hey."
Sleeping.
It's almost like an automatic response at this point. On the walls, you see various bits and pieces of different like clockwork and gear pieces and baubles of all kinds, some mixed mash, different colors, shapes, sizes. It's kind of a hoarder shop of just items. You make your way towards the back. He opens another door, and there's another small room in the back that's set up more of kind of an alchemist's makeshift laboratory. So there's a workbench with all the different potions and salves and containers of different ingredients set up. A little bit of light coming in through a window off the back wall. It's pretty cramped, especially with all of you in here. This is where I'm doing my work.
There's so many shiny things.
Yeah, please don't touch them.
Oh.
Some of them are not ready. You don't want that.
Oh.
Put it back.
But fine.
Thank you.
Don't let him tell you what you don't want.
What?
Don't let him tell you what you don't want.
Elizabeth, this is my place. This is my stuff.
Respect the chap's home for a moment, anyway.
I'd
When
rather
do
get a
they
really
expect
cool
it?
shiny thing. So I'm gonna wait till I find a really cool shiny.
Okay,
It's a good idea. You can find a lot. You can find a lot.
I love shiny things.
take it off.
Right.
You saying this in front of the gentleman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say I was gonna take it. I just said I was looking for a shiny thing.
Okay. Okay. So when did these chaps come through?
I don't really know. It's usually once a week.
When was the last time you paid your insurance?
It's been about a week. So it could be today, could be tomorrow.
You hang out for days? Nice.
Oh, jeez.
We'll have to set up a rotation then. One person wants the shop for an hour or so at a time? I don't know. How do you guys want to do this? We're going to have to essentially blanket coverage.
It might be a little conspicuous if y'all are just kind of cramped in here.
Yeah, not all of us all at once.
Yeah.
We're your cousins from the north visiting.
Oh,
No.
that's
That's-
gonna be hard to swing
Uh,
for some of you.
That's one heck of a twisted family tree. No, just each hour, one of us comes in, peruses like a customer, leaves, and the other one comes in.
It's a college reunion.
It'll give us a chance to kind of like explore the city. Otherwise,
Right.
So you're saying we split the party.
well, just one at a time, into teams or something.
I have an idea for myself, Mr. Person Man.
We're there.
I things because I like shiny things. I could be like a new cleaner person, maybe, yeah. And then in return, I could have like the shiny pieces that you don't need anymore, and then I'll just like be here and like watching.
Okay. Sure. And so you're gonna tidy up?
Yeah. As long as I can keep the little discarded shiny things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great. Sure. I'm gonna go let Frank know that he can just take the rest of the day off and maybe go home, just in case they show up and things don't go great. He's a good guy. I don't want him to get hurt.
You're a good person, man.
Appreciate it. All right, I'll be right back. He ducks out the door. Yeah.
Wait, are we really just gonna? So we're gonna all hang out in this tiny room, waiting for these 5 gentlemen to show up.
Yep.
I address the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess.
Seems like a good enough plan.
You're certain?
Yep.
I'm gonna be here to like tidy up and stuff. So that's my plan.
Is that the actual plan? To clean?
Well, yeah, I'll actually do that so I can find all the shiny bits. It's a win-win. I'm being here to watch, and I'm also being here to get stuff.
Okay. I just think we've already accosted this gentleman. Perhaps he's like cleaning his place. Should be more like cleaning his place. You're not cleaning, right?
Well, I'm gonna like.
I'm using sarcastic quotation marks in case.
I'm not sure what exactly you're insinuating, but yes, I do intend to actually tidy up, as I have been told that I can keep the little shiny bits that I find in the process.
All right. Still, I can't help but feel like there's a better plan than just wait for them to ambush us.
We don't know they're gonna ambush us.
Does it count as an ambush if we know they're coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this gentleman, not that it seems like a nice enough person, but seems like if I were in his position, I might tip off the gentleman coming to collect their insurance because we're a little bit more dangerous than they are.
It'd be easier to tip them off if there's only one of us here. He cannot leave now without us. And
Well, it's just if all of us tried to leave this room at once, it wouldn't work.
I'm gonna go wait outside.
Why do you?
As soon as you get to the door, you hear click.
What?
You hear click at the door.
Uh-oh.
I do as much of an exasperated arm extending as I can in this little place. I assume it's more like this.
Yep. Definitely cramped. You just.
what are you doing?
Try to open the door.
Is he in here?
I'm just gonna.
Nope.
He went outside.
Yeah.
Just us in here, huh?
Yep.
Okay, I try to open the door.
The door is locked.
No. I kick the door down. Not having any of that.
Roll an athletics check.
Pleasure. Natural 20 before any of my modifiers, which is considerable. 8, 16, frickin' 30. Sorry.
What?
No, sorry. 26.
Okay.
Anybody need toothpicks?
Sorry, 28.
I could sell
So your foot just goes through the door.
Yep.
Just straight through. There's a hole with your leg just.
I follow it through like a step. So as it goes through, just that place, follow through the kick.
Follow that with an acrobatics check because this is a small doorway.
That's not as good.
He stumbles through the door.
Well, we'll find out.
14.
14. So as your leg goes through, it's like the upper third of the door. So as you go to follow it through, your head catches the door frame on the upper portion. So while you manage to like break a portion of this door open, you're kind of like half hanging in the door itself.
Is my head through?
Your head is not through.
Hmm.
Your head hit the door frame.
Some guy.
It hurt a little bit.
I pull back and I immediately try again.
Yeah.
Aiming for the rest of the door.
As you pull back, there's a shuffling of sound from behind you and the rest of the group as what looked like the floor starts to writher and wriggle and writhe.
Fuck you. No.
Don't do
Yeah.
this.
Oh god.
And it goes up. And this rug tries to smother one of you.
Of course.
Oh, this is
Ouch.
rug. Would it be a
I guarantee you every
smothering
shiny
rug?
thing in here was a goddamn mimic. I guarantee all of them.
Just tiny baby mimics
Yes.
all over.
Yes.
That's
No, I'm not gonna do that yet.
If there's a teeny tiny mimic, I want to keep it.
It's a smother.
It's there.
It's a rug of smother.
Ooh.
No, it's a rug that's
No,
we don't
right?
know for
It's
sure.
just like you're looking at
I'm gonna go ahead and venture a
Like in a
guess.
little bottle with like holes in the lid.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Like a
I
frog.
support that. If we ever do find a tiny mimic, I'm about that.
I already have one backer.
Team tiny mimic.
Let's
Yeah.
start a Kickstarter. Tiny mimics.
Tiny. Tiny mimics.
Alright, so I need everybody to roll a dexterity save at disadvantage
Oh, that's not
because you are in a cramped room.
This
Looks
is a
like
terrible
this
adventure.
double disadvantage with the door being, the foot being lodged in the door.
Just disadvantage. It doesn't stack.
First with a natural 20.
Ah,
It's just a straight
Second
deck
one
save.
is 8.
8.
Straight deck save.
Straight dex save.
You
Oh.
roll twice, take the smaller one. So you roll 7, and you're 10.
18.
So you're at 10.
11.
You roll a 10.
Disadvantage.
My first one was a 21, Tyler.
Nice.
I had a 14 and a 17.
My first one was a nat 20.
My first one was also a nat
I'm
20.
so mad.
You know, one of the whole series.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you're in a very small, tight quarters.
The shiny things have betrayed me.
To be fair,
To be fair.
the rug wasn't
Yeah.
very
To
shiny.
be fair.
Yeah, but the shiny things lured me.
Alright, so Dizzy, what did you go?
10.
10. Shyla?
11.
11. So Shyla, Picus, and Dizzy are wrapped up in the rug. Engulfed.
Oh
It's
no.
a rug of hugging.
It's a very aggressive hug.
It's a hug rug.
A good one is
You
this.
you feel yourselves being like smushed together, and then it just starts to squeeze and tighten itself around you.
Is that non-magical damage?
It is just saying that currently you are restrained.
Ah, that's fun.
Means you can't move anywhere.
Can I bite it?
You can try.
Bite the rug.
You can't fight that deal.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
So roll 34 now.
Shit. So did not roll something?
Yeah. Both at 15.
Oh, wait,
So
no,
initiative.
no.
25 to 20.
I've been charging this one. Use that.
22.
It's plus 3.
Nice.
So 18. 18. Yep. 19.
20 to 15.
19. 18.
4.
15.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh. Why are you like this?
18.
18.
I'm a chat.
I'll create a chat. And
And Shyla?
Kurt chat.
She got 4.
Yeah.
More than
Roll.
enough.
Alright. So top of the round goes to Rip. As you are betrayed by the shiny things, Teddy is trying to burst through the door, and this rug comes up and engulfs 3 of the people in this room. One of them is not you.
For once.
Huzzah!
What do you do?
I am going to use my dagger to try to cut through the rug. I really don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
No, that affects everything within the fire. So
Probably. It's a very small room.
Most likely. Yeah, it is very small.
It was a small room. It was a small shop
Oh, I
out
have
front,
to
and it's a
look at
small room in the back as well.
Oh man, guys, free shot.
23.
That'll hit.
Six piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Dizzy, Picus, and Shyla, you each take 1 point of piercing damage as Rip tries to cut open the rug.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm doing my best, guys.
Your best
Just
should
trying
probably
to
be
kind
better.
of like find different seams, but because of everything moving around, like every once in a while, you kind of like nick one of them. Yeah.
We didn't have a long rest, did we?
No, we took a short rest.
No.
Okay. Awesome. Right?
No, we took a short rest, man.
There's a short rest.
Yeah, not a long rest.
No, we have 2 clerics.
Well,
And character sheet.
you put your faith in biomancy
Dizzy.
instead of God.
I'm stuck in a
Not
rug.
all of us have
You
the
are
muscles for
stuck in the rug.
Anyone could have the muscles of flexibility.
I
This is the
in
great.
this situation, can
It's
I
the
try
gospel of biomancy. This is the good news.
So you can't move.
No.
Your attacks have disadvantage because you're being restrained,
Bite the rug.
and that's it. And attack rolls
Fight
against
the rug.
you have
Bite the
advantage.
rug.
Yeah.
So
So do public insult?
I guess I bite the rug.
you bite
Yes!
the rug.
Sure.
Alright.
Nice.
I don't
Roll.
know the stats I can bite.
I want
Roll your attack plus your dexterity.
Okay.
to remember, if it bleeds, it dies.
15?
15 hits, yeah.
What's it taste like?
You're able to, you kind of like
What do I?
finagle, you see a small fold form, and you just go to bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a d4 plus your dexterity.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
I would argue that a bite attack should be based on strength because it's not about how the skill at which you bite.
It's still 5 points of damage.
I feel like
No,
strength of your jaw muscles.
it's 5 points either way
Mm.
for her. But I agree with that.
Good. My jaw training will come in handy.
All right. That brings us up to Picus and Teddy.
Can you guys hear
Act
me
on
in
the same
here?
turn, or
Who's got higher dex?
my dex is 14. What's your dex?
Me?
Hmm.
20?
Yep.
Yep.
You first.
You get to go first.
Well,
So you're bound up in the rug with Dizzy and Shyla, while Rip is trying to cut the rug open.
okay, well, can you guys hear me in here?
Can we?
Yeah. It's slightly muffled, but like you can hear pretty easily.
Okay, well, I need you guys all to know that, first of all, I'm clinging to life. Second of all,
On a scale of 1 to 12.
If you had to quantify how much life you have on a 12-point scale, what would you say the number is?
I'd say it's about a 1. So, I don't know much about these rugs, so my first question is this a magical rug?
It's something.
Yeah.
Do you think, before we keep shoving knives in here, I have a question. Is
I analyzed the hole I made with my foot.
You are currently it might be big enough for like a gnome, maybe a halfling to squeeze
Well,
through,
good
but I
thing
think
that I'm in here.
and you're stuck in the rug.
In a way, someone's already out here, I say with my leg in the door.
Okay, well,
Working on it.
can I try to find, a loose, thread and
Unravel that sweater, yeah.
start unraveling?
Get it, Weezer.
Do it. Let it happen. Let it ride.
Make an investigation check. So roll a d20 plus your investigation to see if you can. It's hard to move around because you're bound in there pretty tight, but you're small. Well, smaller, so you can get a feel around and hope to find one of those holes.
What was the investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence.
16?
16. Yeah, one of the little sides right near where you are, you feel it, you can like, oh, there's a hole. It's a small hole from Rip's knife. And you
You're
start,
welcome.
Don't
you
pierce me inside.
kind of get both your hands in there and start to work at pulling apart some more of the seam stitch work.
Okay.
I'll say make a dexterity check with your proficiency. Akin to like picking a lock almost.
11.
Wouldn't it be 13?
13. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to unroll, start tearing more of that hole in there, and you do another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You,
still
and
alive.
you're starting to like just frantically tear apart at this little
I'm
hole.
also taking breaks to breathe through the hole. And I'm clinging to life.
Not being suffocated, but you are being
Mother.
I need all the oxygen I can get.
squeezed.
It's a rug of mother's love.
All right. That brings us to Teddy.
How big of a hole would you say has been unraveled? Like,
I mean, it's in the
Goliath's
process of being
fist
unraveled.
size?
It's probably about yay big.
It's like a normal person fist size.
Yeah. It's in the process of being done. It was more of like a small stab wound that is now being like pulled apart, but it's
Working
a
on it.
pretty thick,
Okay.
heavy woven rug. So
I'm gonna roll to like try to grapple and just like rip it like it's a phone book. Just like
you're going in for the extreme.
Going for the rip.
Go for the rip.
I'm over here.
yes,
Yeah.
you're right. We're going in because this is your fault somehow. I don't know how yet.
I'm the one who made the hole. You're welcome.
Go ahead, roll
So
your
ungrateful.
attack or an athletics check.
Athletics is awesome. Oh man. If I wasn't so athletic, this would be terrible. 13.
13 is enough to start getting some more headway onto this thing. It's again a small cramped room, and you're trying to finagle a position where you can really flex and pull this rug
Oh yeah,
apart.
I'm flexing as hard as like this. All that
And
isometric
like
work
your
is really
elbow,
coming in
your
handy.
elbow just like hits the wall, and you don't have enough of the open air to get that full leverage to.
From now
pull
on,
it
we
back.
only confront people in large ballrooms. Understand? How big is the how big is the hole now?
Now it's probably getting closer to about that big.
Whew, it's a tough ass rug.
It's a very tough rug.
I don't have any items of use. No. Never mind. And so I end, I suppose.
You suppose.
There you go. All right. Iron, you're up.
Careful!
would there be a way to use one of my hand axes to
Oh!
precisely
Just
start
to
cutting at the hole versus just hacking away?
I can't think of a more precise instrument than an axe.
Hand axe, not a battle axe, a
Of
hand
course.
axe.
Of course.
It's just a
Big
hatchet.
hatchet.
So
Would you
you're,
say it's a surgeon's hatchet?
Yes, yes. Quite.
so you two are kind of on the back half of the room, whereas Teddy's over by the door, and the rug is pulled up and kind of in the center of it. So you're on the opposite side of Teddy.
Okay.
So you could kind of like maneuver yourself around to get the axe in there and start making some additional headway. I'd say with the hole being there and them kind of working on it, you could have advantage.
Let's go with that.
You go for a nice precision.
Yes.
Precision.
Everybody's mad at me for using a dagger. No, it goes in the dagger. No, it's fine.
Well, you just went for it.
A 12.
Good work!
That is just enough.
Oh!
Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
You're able to, without harming anybody else inside the rug,
Nice work.
take this a little bit more and start. You've got a really good slice going, and it is starting to unravel a little bit more. Yeah.
Use
It
my
is,
axe and.
it is the rug's turn. The rug is going to continue trying to
Squeak!
squeeze
Oh, good.
Aggressively hung.
aggressively.
Oh,
It's
good.
an aggressive hug.
It's just lonely.
Just want to love you.
Is anybody here a doctor?
I got
I, in fact, am halfway a doctor. A doctor of musculature.
Well,
We're gonna need a rubber doctor.
That is going to squeeze the three of you collectively. You're each taking 4 points.
oh
Did it beat our ACs?
As you're inside the rug. It is already grappled and
You can't
slowly-
dodge like something that you're engulfed by.
Yeah.
You're now inside a rug with a dead person.
You actually just dropped to 0 hit points.
You're,
and-
you're
okay.
unconscious. You're not dead.
Okay.
You
It's
got
not-
knocked the fuck out.
So
You-
we need to learn about death things today.
Yeah, there we go.
We get to
And
learn
then the
about
word
death
death.
today.
It's a learning
Silent
experience.
stuff.
And that
What?
is all that it does. Yep.
This isn't good.
Shyla, you're up.
Okay, good question, because I've never played this sort of character before. Can you use Cure Wounds on someone who's dropped down to zero hit points?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then I use Cure Wounds.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wake up!
No sleeping!
1d8.
There's no sleeping in the rug.
Where's spellcasting ability? That would be 9.
9 points of heal back to you. You regain 9 hit points. You. Okay.
The breath.
You feel invigorated as this oddly cool, refreshing wave of energy passes through your body.
What just happened?
You're fine.
And
You
if
choose
Shyla
to
could,
fight
she
them.
would pat her on the head, but instead she's just like, it's okay, you're alive, you're good.
Oh,
I'll heal
okay.
you.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright. Shyla, anything else?
No.
That's it? Alright, back to the top of the round. We've got Rip.
Okay, so Rip is just absolutely flabbergasted by what is happening. And
Yep.
just kind of like, yeah, this is all really new to me. And so I'm just going to let you guys handle it. So I'm just going to sing about how really scared I am. And I'm going to give, can't think of your character's name now off the top of my head. Yeah.
Like this.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to sing and give you Bardic Inspiration, which means in the next 10 minutes you get an additional D6 on any of your ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
You can only use it once though, so use it wisely.
Okay.
What do you sing?
I'm really scared right now, and I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna stay out of the way, and here you go.
Jazz hands.
Ta-da!
If I could clap, I would clap.
There you go.
Just like you stick your hands out to the whole little puzzle.
Snaps. All right. Dizzy, you're up.
I'm gonna bite the rug again.
Going to bite the
Do it.
rug again.
Yeah.
10 to bite the rug.
Does not.
Can I bite as a bonus attack? I feel like yeah.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Great.
Roll my dice.
Chomping at the rug.
What does the rug taste like?
Oh no, it did not happen again.
It would taste very like musty. This has been walked on a lot. There's a lot of like all these like weird herbal mixes and like
Musty
there's
Oh, no.
there's
On top
some
of that-
funk in this rug.
On top of that, I feel like it'd be annoying because you would get like little fibers stuck in your mouth also.
Yeah.
Just so gross.
Yeah, like flossing with unwaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floss, yeah.
It's pretty
it's
gross.
Disgusting.
Like you've tasted some pretty gnarly things. This is up there on that list. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad.
It ain't great.
Someone help. I don't want to do that again.
All right, we're up to Picus and Teddy. Picus, what are you doing?
Back on your feet.
You're feeling a little revitalized, but you are still in the rug.
I'm gonna keep tugging on these threads.
Just start
So,
pulling through. All right, roll the dexterity.
Trying to get Ace Ventura out the
so
way.
With advantage?
Oh.
No, just
Oh. 13.
13. That is enough. Go ahead. Yeah, another 6 points. And it is starting to, like, you've got that wave of second wind in you, and you start pulling at this hole and stretching it out. It's enough where you're able to get yourself outside of the rug now, and it doesn't look like it's able to hold itself together quite as well as it had been. Nice.
So do I crawl out of it?
You are able to crawl out of it if you like.
Alright.
Oh,
Anything else you would like to do on this turn? You have movement and a bonus action if you like. Don't think there's anything you need to do. But
Yeah. I just scoop behind Teddy.
yeah. You got it?
alright, if I still have hold of the rug, I'm just gonna yank upwards and try to like kind of like do like an overhead press. Just like get that real low, like try to get it here and just shit like press it up above myself, and I'll like say encouraging words like the first time dying's always the hardest. It gets easier.
Yield rug.
Okay.
Well, I was saying that to Underbutton, not to the rug.
Yeah.
No.
Either way, great line. Go ahead, roll your athletics check.
$21.
21. Oh yeah, easy
Oh, sorry,
enough.
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait. Yes. Easy
Yeah.
enough to wrench the rest of this rug apart as the bottom tears off Shyla and Dizzy, you are kind of like spill out onto the floor. The rug is in two very distinct pieces and does not seem to be moving anymore.
Where's Vernair?
You have no idea.
That son of a bitch.
Well, I guess we need to continue to break out the door.
All right,
There.
go smash the door.
Are the hinges on the inside or the outside?
Carve it up.
They're on the outside.
What?
What?
Carve the carpet out.
There's
Is
already
that
a pretty
athletics or-
substantial hole in the door.
Looks like your plan was pull up from the flow up, and then I throw the carpet down. There we go. The best I got. Best I got right now.
Back to the transatlantic
Fuck, I
accent.
don't know.
Teddy, you sound real weird.
Yeah.
Are you
what's up,
okay?
Teddy?
It's the stress. It does something to my voice. All right. So I'm assuming I'm dislodged from the door. I'm gonna take a quick peek around for any like ingredients that would help for that I could use in my herbalism kit, because we're not gonna be able to get by on the cleric's healing magic for much longer.
Make an investigation check.
No.
Athletics?
Athletics for breaking the rest of the door.
Swing and a miss.
It's a 6.
6.
There's stuff.
Exactly. So,
You see
So-
it over the carpet.
As your quippy line finishes and you spin around, Iron, you and Teddy kind of have this moment of like pivot and smash into each other. So
What'd you say?
thanks both of you for accomplishing what you were trying to do.
Pardon?
Again, small room, large people.
Best to search in shifts then. And I walk through the rest of the broken door.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
I'll let them search. Finish your search in here. I'll be waiting in the open space.
It is easy enough to find a pretty standard variety of things that an herbalism kit would use if you need to replenish any types of items. Some of the more specific devices aren't there, but the ingredient portions are.
Oh yeah, no, just ingredients for the herbalism kit.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, hear me out. What if we set up shop here? Free shop.
We still don't know what the rest of the shiny things do, and I'm still mad at them.
I'm just saying. Free shop. He left. By maritime law, that makes us ours.
Possession's only 9/10 of the law.
They're onto something.
1, we're on dry land. 2, the rug was a monster, thing, creature, whatever.
Who among us could truly not be said to be a monster?
But there's probably other ones, and we don't know where they are, and, like, I don't want to do that again, and I'm still really mad at the shiny things, and the man person is not a good person.
I promise you, we find any other shiny monsters, we can punish it like with a rug.
That didn't
something
go so
about
well for me.
beating a rug. Ah, heck, alright, I lost it. That's not bad.
Don't want to beat the dead rug twice.
Yep, exactly.
Something about a horse, I don't know. Beating a dead horse.
So I'm gonna start looking around the shop for like a deed, or for like papers proving that the person owns the shop, or a ledger, or I don't know, paperworky things.
Paperworky things.
I don't like paperwork, it's boring.
But it's necessary.
I'm just digging around for money.
Figure it out. Alright. Go ahead and have Teddy and Pike both roll investigation checks.
There we go. 18. Now I have something.
Seven.
And 7. You find like a few copper pieces and like 4 silver. Not much in here. Doesn't seem like it's really a place that does a lot of actual business.
Nah, see?
Interesting.
Are we still in the small room, or have we moved out to the main?
I certainly have.
They're both small rooms.
It's
Being
one
that
large.
small room where we were attacked.
It's one small room split into 2 tiny rooms.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
You don't find anything in a form of deed or any like official looking types of paperwork. You find some like sketches of like tinkering ideas. It's super rough, like doodle types of blueprints. Nothing that has any like merit or copyright abilities.
That's fun though. I
They're
take one of them.
neat.
I take one of them. They're neat.
You just take one of them. Okay.
I'm a magnet from finding the rock.
I'm not touching anything. Heck no. We are not on good terms, me and the shiny things right now.
I'm sure that'll turn around at some point.
Most likely, but right now I'm pretty salty.
Wait 5
You
minutes.
and shiny things just need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go our own ways for a while. I gotta find myself. It'll be fine.
You should move on to burnished things. Yeah, right? Burnish?
That's an idea. That is an idea. Teddy, you always know what to say.
Well, we gonna follow this gentleman out? I don't know. I feel like we've probably followed him enough for a day. Basically, just have to follow any large group of thugs who are shaking down shopkeepers for money, right? Might be easier to go out on the street and look for layabouts.
Do we think he was being shaken down for money?
I think he's probably shaking
Or
somebody down
CNN.
for money.
I think
He's
he's
in
probably
on
in
it.
on it.
That seems like the sort of thing I might set up in a shop. Little get out of jail free card. People come and knocking and you can't handle yourself. I don't know. Seems like standard
Yeah.
home security to me.
But
In a way, we could have been seen as helping him.
In a lot of ways, we could have been seen as mugging him because that's what we were doing.
but also, if people are shaking them down every week, why don't you just throw the evil rug on them? So that he's not with
We're not
them.
saying that he might have tried. Maybe they never went inside of a shop.
Maybe he has more than one evil rug.
That's a
Or
lot.
maybe they have an anti-evil rug dagger. I don't know. There's lots of variables here. We live in a world full of magic. What are you willing to not believe?
People shaking him down.
I think it's more likely that he's part of whatever this group is that's shaking people down.
I think that's why we chased him.
Yeah.
And then someone
Well, I
wanted to
mean-
play tag instead of
Listen,
shaking him down.
I was only chasing.
Tag is a
You have your
no.
priorities in the wrong place. Life is a game.
I go.
I'm sorry I yelled, but
It's fine.
the point stands.
It's all right,
It reminds me of my childhood.
We're all just deaf now.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sidestep that deep thought.
Well, that's fine. I remember my childhood. It's okay.
So as we ignore the childhood trauma that is weighing me on each, well, what do you think we should do? Since you're half dead.
I think we should try to find him.
You sure you don't want to take a break? Maybe, I don't know, we've had a couple of near-death experiences today.
Yeah.
Maybe find a place to post up.
Yeah.
Maybe a place to rest for a long amount of time, perhaps.
Yes.
I say we set up shop here. Because it's a shop. Get, whatever!
I think you need to say it a couple more times and then we'll get
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. What are we doing here? And where?
Is there anything that
Wait.
looks like it might be cause for
We're
when you
setting up
attack?
here? Where are we?
Setting up shop. Shop.
Roll a perception check.
16.
With the way things are set up in here, it seems like this might be a place that was more likely to be used as a decoy or a front for anything that's going on. Nothing in here really seems to be of any value.
So he wouldn't have a reason to come back at all.
So it doesn't seem that you don't think that he would probably have a reason to come back here. Yeah, you get the feeling that this was just a place that he maybe rented out to use as a diversion tactic.
Now that it's been compromised, he's gonna move on to another one most
Share that information with everyone else.
Shit.
Excellent.
Huzzah!
Ah, French, you say? Well, in that case, I start poking around for hidden doors, or trap doors, or places where you might go to, like, you know, wait out a bunch of violent strangers stomping about in your shop.
Is one behind the counter?
Frank's
There is
Shit,
no
can we check
counter.
behind the counter? Like we have, right?
There is no counter.
Did Frank actually
Okay.
leave? Was Frank real?
Yeah.
Did-
Frank
Frank was
he's
Oh, I
gone.
saw him!
Frank is still sleeping in the corner.
And he was just like,
Yeah.
hey.
Is there any secret that I can tell? Any secret doors? Any?
After like 30 minutes of like prodding every single floorboard and panel on the wall and turning shelves and pulling on different things on it, just like a full sweep, you find nothing.
Wow, this place really was just a random building that he used.
All the more reason. Free shop, guys. What? Ah, fine. All right. I resign myself to being left to start my own business by myself. I guess. That's fine.
Are you gonna open a sushi restaurant?
Maybe. We still need to haberdashery and a salt miller. A freaking. I don't know who sells salt.
This fish is gonna go
No, we
bad.
got the
We
salt
got
already.
salt.
Remember, we got the
We
big
got
You
one.
got the barrel and the salt.
Yeah, which one makes
by the docks.
Oh, that's right.
We went down by
I
the
deserved it.
I wouldn't be opposed to opening a haberdashery.
That's
Okay.
it. That's the game. You run a small business. Town.
Well, you
We're
need
playing
to
it all
have
in
a
common.
identification
One word,
number.
let's go. What are we calling this haberdasher?
All right. I
Rich
resign.
Wantlets, Wondrous Wantlets!
Perfect.
And hats.
And
All right.
hats.
Can we say we have this discussion while we perform a long rest? Is that okay?
Yes,
Yes, let's
You guys
rest.
are you hunkering down in the shop?
Yeah.
might as well.
We're setting up shop at the shop.
Okay.
Teddy should be happy.
I am.
It's still fairly early in the evening, but like the sun's just starting to go down. So you kind of settle down, clear some areas out to get comfortable for an evening's rest.
All right. Who's going on watch first?
I don't need to sleep, so I can.
Okay. Cool. And then
Same.
after whatever trance period you go through, then I'll go up.
I'm already
and then
passed out.
You're already asleep. Perfect.
Oh.
So we just go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody
You
gets
see,
down on-
watch rotations are important because even in the city, you can be jumped at camp, in the shop,
Where we set up shop.
where we set up shop.
How convenient.
It's a shop, not a convenience store.
Could be.
But what an idea! We
Rich
can charge more
bodega.
prices. We just need to close to people's homes. I think you're onto something.
Rip Buntlet's
Rip's Bodega.
Oh, man.
Rip Buntlet's wonderful bodega.
Bodacious bodega.
Ooh.
Snack.
I need to put that in my notes.
We're Butler's bodacious bodega.
Also, that needs to be a t-shirt.
And being written down.
We're just gonna hit it with shop names just cross.
Oh, I think-
And then cross.
I think this whole thing with like him being against the shiny things is going to be the catalyst that starts the next thing.
We're resting.
So you bed down and take turns in your shifts. Outside of hearing some distant city sounds of people kind of having some good times in the street, it is an uneventful evening. As you wake the next morning and gather your things up, it's fairly early, like right around dawn. The sun starts to kind of peek through some of the the cracks in the windows. You hear some voices walking up to the shop, to the door.
Who's last on watch? Are we all awake?
I believe
I just want to
Dizzy, Iron, and Rip are the last group. So the three of you are just starting to wake up. And you guys hear some like general voices coming up. And some the handle of the door starts to jiggle a little bit. And the door creaks open.
I've already jumped to the side of the door. Rapier at the ready.
Okay.
And my free act is it ready?
I get into a sprinter stance.
Just from dead sleep to just.
Yep.
Rip just takes a couple step backs, kind of muttering, not again, not again, not again, not again.
Please don't be a rug. Please don't be a rug. Please don't be a rug.
God, I hope it's wrong.
Antique Roxy.
What you see is three gnome individuals. One of them in kind of a very smart, like blazer, almost tailcoat kind of vibe, looking very fancy. He's got his hair slicked back. The other two are wearing this like patterned, like top hat, zoot suit style blazer, big shoulder pads, and the other one has like leather straps all over with gear work and some big goggles,
The mob.
like full on steampunk. And he's standing there and he's like, and this is our next event. Whoa. Who are all of you and why are you in my building? And what did you do to it?
We were attacked here. We
You
followed.
were attacked here. This is my building.
Shiloh just gestures to the rug.
We followed a man here who said he was his shop, and we believed him, and we were mistaken.
You know I've been here.
Or a Frank.
No,
No, Frank.
A very sleepy man.
I know several Franks.
A very sleepy man named Frank.
A little dwarf named Frank.
No dwarfs. No couple of gnomes. Is that you said there was a man that brought, like a human man that brought you here?
Yes, he ducked down,
He
real
came
low.
down and told you this was his shop,
He was headbanging.
and that wasn't a
They
red
locked
flag
us
for
in.
you.
Huh.
They locked us in here, and then we got
Okay.
smothered by a rug. I almost pretty much was dead.
Yeah, she almost died yesterday.
Okay, well,
It was a really bad time.
and like he looks back at the other two, and he's like, so clearly I'm not held liable for this. This was unbeknownst to me. Clearly there was some squatters an issue here. I'm gonna have to get the guards involved, but I'm gonna have to ask you all to please leave
Oh.
and vacate the premises.
Really quick, I tap you on the shoulder. I pull up, it's like, I whisper real low, it's like no one but her can like hear me. Just make it seem like you were lured into this building like under false pretenses, and like we tried to get some money out of this guy, make it his problem. Like just like, oh my neck, or oh my head.
Oh!
What's wrong?
I think that I've had some lasting injuries from the rug smothering.
Oh no, you mean the rug on this man's property?
No,
Injured
you
Very
can't
rug
listen
in
to them. This
very
is not
shop.
anything.
Is that the rug right there?
This is not our fault. No, you were tricked into coming here under false pretenses by somebody that was not me or any agent.
Oh God, her arm is broken! And I grab her up and like I sweep her
They
up in
start
the
walking
arms.
away. These other two gnomes just walk
So
away.
you're not liable for your tenants?
I hope you're happy with yourselves.
Oh, you're happy with yourselves?
I'm calling the guards, and he storms off.
Oh, I'm calling the guards! And I drop her, like dramatically. And then I storm out in front of him. And I start, over my shoulder, guys, run, cheese it. And then I run out. And then as he starts calling for the guards, I mimic his actions exactly.
And the rest of us scatter.
Yes.
Just
I grab it off the shelf, throw it on the ground, and shout, "Scatter!"
okay. So as you're mimicking him and everybody else scatters, where do you go?
Away from this man.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Easy enough.
Go back to camp. What are you doing?
Back to camp.
Yes, that's what we came here with. Jesus, guys.
They did say there was a haberdashery, so you were still kind of for the haberdashery.
Rip has
Okay, if you're running from the cops, you don't like go to run to like find a haberdashery. You run to a safe. You know, I shouldn't have to explain this to you.
You run to the haberdashery.
You run the safest place in town, haberdashery.
I need a hat, quick!
Haberdashery is safe
Really,
haven.
like-
How else are you going to be disguised
You
without
can't
that?
arrest you haberdashery for safe haven. You don't know this?
Okay. I
I'm
look
on
over-
base!
Okay, I look back and I see that these people are like confused about which way they should be running. And I stop mimicking him. It's like, to camp, you fools! And then I start running to camp.
Okay.
I follow.
Jesus. Yeah.
Got it.
But I feel like a fistful of ball bearings behind me, so they feel the big catch.
Okay.
I feel like I'm back in junior high.
Explain this. Y'all thought the haberdashery was safe. I'm sorry.
We should go to a church. They can't arrest us at a church.
They can, and they will.
Sounds like they can. We've been through this before.
Yeah, but like, how bad was it?
So bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about it, so it can't be that bad.
So you run and scatter your way through back towards your camp to regroup and perhaps figure out a few more things as to what you're going to do.
That's a great question. What are we gonna do?
Listen, I'm supposed to be the muscle here. I'm also the brains. What? If I had to enumerate my intelligence score,
I say we find. I say we find someone who's looking for dudes in gray robes with like shaved haircuts. Those are bad. You just look for those dudes, and like they're against the sun cult, so you just go praise be the moon, and then we're in.
I
the
don't
moon
know,
isn't
guys.
actually the opposite of the sun.
It
It
is.
uses the sun's
No.
rays.
Praise be the
A
dark.
gnome told me that.
Praise be the stars. They're different suns.
Look, guys, I don't know. I'm pretty traumatized. I feel like we should like do something fun today.
I mean,
You know what we can do to appease both of you? We can find the tag team. The team tag sport.
they have something to do with this.
Competitive tag,
The
that's
tag
what
team. We can find a tag team sport, guys. You wouldn't have to mean the tag league, would you?
Yeah, team for tag.
Didn't you know it was Team Tag League?
Team tag league. Starboss team tag league.
We saw a flyer on the way back to camp.
You do notice a couple flyers as you're making your way through the city that there's a large festival that is being prepared. You do see lots of decorations in kind of like the fall spectrum of colors, lots of rusted oranges, browns, golden yellows. There's banners being put up everywhere, floral bouquets being dressed up in windows, carts, and the bustling of festival preparation sweeps through the streets.
We should also probably stop the festival that they're gonna all die at. Because were they gonna like go up and like just end it?
Oh no, that wasn't until later.
That's in a month.
That's like a month out.
The Festival of Ascension.
They think it's a month out.
Ish, yeah.
A couple months.
Somewhere
Ballpark.
around there.
Yeah, I feel like we should still warn people.
Well, no, it's only.
Want to hop on a soapbox and just start saying, "Watch out for that there Ascension"?
You're great at it, see? It's perfect
Those-
for you.
Those cultists are bad eggs.
We should probably make
If
some
they
signs.
want to die, you should just let them die.
That's true. We bring them back as our
As our sorority.
As
taught
our
us.
friends.
friends. I mean, let's find a tag team league.
Yeah, for sure. I go looking for any more signs of the tag team league.
It says to sign up, you have to go and meet in the market. There's a booth. It'll be where you sign up to take
Fine.
part.
I find a market booth.
As you're heading back to camp, you see the flyer and just go, no.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a middle-aged human woman there, kind of dusty blonde, grayish, curly hair, sitting there in this like cardigan-style robe. She goes, "Hi, dearie. Are you wanted to sign up for the tag league, huh?"
Yes. My name is Theodore. I'd like to enroll in your tag championship.
That's fantastic. How many people do you have on your team?
6.
Teams of 4, 6, and 12.
Teams of. There's more than. Yeah, 6.
Oh, okay.
I
There's
assume
6
animals
person
aren't included in
tag.
this, so I had to count.
So the cost is going to be 5 gold to register. And what's your team name?
Sushi.
Rip Butlin's wonderful tag team.
Rip Butlett's wonderful tag team.
No, Rip Butlin's terrific tag team.
Rip Butlett's terrific tag team.
Rip Butlett's terrific tag team. Okay.
We need jerseys.
And tag team moves.
And there you go. So 5 gold.
I nudge you.
I'm not with you.
I spend what? No one else is. Who else is with me? You guys are feeding me ideas and math. So it has to be someone
Fine,
else
I
there.
guess I'm with you.
Here's
but
5 gold. Here you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, I don't exactly have gold so much as I have 4 copper. I spent my money on spoons and knives.
But it's a wise investment. Yeah, I can see that. It's being important.
You should always have a knife on you, just in case if someone needs stabbing.
Absolutely.
Or
I
cut.
agree. And she pulls out like the most like meaty fucking dagger that you've ever seen.
Nice.
She's like,
Okay.
it was my dad's. I keep it
Mine
now.
too. And I pull out my knife, but it's a much smaller, it's a throwing knife. This was also my father's.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yes.
You really get in between the ribs with those.
Oh, you never quite have to aim for it. I'm always aiming at the more meatier parts, the top side. That's a good idea, though.
You want to find the small pressure points. You get right in there.
Yeah.
Grandma's killed a man. 100%.
Puts the
I
dagger
hope so.
away. All right, dear. The first round competition is going to be this afternoon around 2 o'clock.
Oh, Jeff, what are the rules?
Standard tag rules, no closed fist hitting or kicking. Tags must be full hand open. No magic.
So I'm confused. Is
We
it like elimination tag? Is
We have
this-
a full course set up. You have to stay within the boundaries.
You know how to play tag?
There's tons of different ways to play this. I mean, there's like elimination tag, there's freeze tag, there's ninja tag, there's shadow tag,
It's like
hide and
elimination
seek
tag.
tag. Huh?
Similar to elimination tag.
Elimination tag. Got it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
So cool.
Well, thank you. You've been I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Margie.
Marjorie. Thank you, Marjorie. You've been a great help.
You're welcome.
I'll see you this afternoon then.
Great. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah. All right. I turned to everyone else. We need jerseys, guys.
To the haberdasher!
To the haberdasher.
To the haberdasher?
To the haberdasher.
Team hats.
I'm surprised we're not at the haberdasher right now.
Where's that haberdasher at?
This is my kind of adventure. Finding the haberdasher.
So you ask a few people in town as you kind of wander through the market square, And they direct you towards one of the haberdasheries.
There's more than one?
This is a city of substance,
It's a
of course.
very large city.
Okay.
But this is the closest haberdashery to your location. You walk in and you do see a fine assortment of various cranial accessories. Everything from every style of hat, different colors, entire cabinets full of hat accessories, pins, plumage.
Now I address the group. I think we should go with a classic bowler. It's functional. It has good air resistance for when you're running through a crowded street, not prone to be tipped over like the average top hat. You can even hide a little bit of armor in there. It can be like the gamekeeper's best friend.
Pause. We're getting from our moderate extremes down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Womp.
No, that's.
No, they're just freaking out on my computer too.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's-
they're unavailable and not supported any stuff.
Mine's also
It's
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, so is mine.
Oh jeez.
Oh, geez.
Oh
That doesn't say fuck too much,
no.
guys.
Oh jeez, Rick.
I'm gonna really excited for 4 hours of tag. Of watching us play tag.
I mean, it was bound to happen eventually.
Every time over streams, when the stream's on, can I have my other character sheet? Can I have my other character sheet? I have it.
I don't know if I have it with me.
Oh, awesome.
Should I end this and then try to restart it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll switch the Wi-Fi because I'm not sure I'm on the good one here.
Are you on the straight Bears Guard one?
I'm on the yes.
Opposed to the
2. Should go to the 2.4.
So Bears Guard is the one that we have. 2.4 and 5 were older ones that we don't. They're technically worse.
Actually, I'm on a 2.4. Should I go to
Where's
Beers?
the regular Bears Guard? Yeah.
All right, I'll end the stream and then restart it. Yeah.
I guess.
Uh,
We'll be back. We're back.
We're back.
Hold on.
We're back.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Wait,
We back.
No.
You don't
Great.
know. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, mine's still frozen.
Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties there for just a moment. Thank you for bearing with us.
We're back to watching us
Back
make a
to
tag
Are
team.
you sure?
making a tag team
Back again!
At the
Going-
haberdashery.
to the hat shop that you've now found.
Still frozen for me though.
It's still frozen for me here too.
I say.
Oh, it's back for me.
Yeah, it's back now.
There we go.
Huzzah.
Start to move again.
Okay.
It's good. It was just a delay.
Restart, go out and go back in.
All right,
Oh yeah.
and we're back. Mostly. With that, you find yourselves inside the haberdashery. Teddy suggests bowlers.
I'm down. I'm in for bowlers, but I think we should get little like feathers, like matching feathers, so we got like team colors.
It's a good idea. Good
I
idea.
think
Good
we
idea.
did full cloaks.
In this competition, typically clothing counts. You don't want anything hanging off your body that they might be able to tag instead of you.
Well, we need to be streamlined.
Full
Indeed.
bodysuits that can block out the sun.
That's very restrictive. I just like the hat idea.
A jersey.
I could do a jersey.
I will not do a hat.
What do you mean you won't do a hat? It's a team uniform. Just put a hat on.
Isn't a hat gonna fall off when
Yeah.
you're running?
And
Not if it's properly, like turns to haberdasher. A
Yeah, if
properly
you're
fitted hat.
worried about having hats fall off, what you want to do is we've got some straps you can actually affix to the brims. They are interchangeable and they work well with pretty much any kind of style. Great for if you're riding horses, caught on the high seas. You don't want people, losing their cap.
See?
Again, check your work emails.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what can
It's
I
fine,
interest
it's
you
a
folks in? Looking for anything in particular?
We'd like 6 of your finest bowlers. What color would you
Black.
like the plumage?
I like blue.
Black.
Blue feathers and black bowlers.
Oh, I was
Red.
Red.
Red?
Red. So we seem like more aggressive people want to fight us.
Red's also a sexy color.
Let's take a vote. Red feathers?
Red?
Hands up.
Red.
Blue feathers? Hands up. I seem to
We
vote
can
yes.
have 2 feathers.
You could actually.
I think we should have 2 feathers.
Okay.
We could do kind of like an assorted. I don't know.
Do you have a feather that
Several
like has a gradient from like blue to red?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Red plus blue is purple.
Greg goes and kind of shuffles out, brings a tray.
Your knowledge of color theory is astounding.
They're not very long feathers, probably about 8 to 10 inches. But they go from a gradient of like a deep crimson red up into a sky blue.
I like it.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Pop 6 of those into one bowler.
You have 4 copper.
6 into
Yes.
one.
How are you paying for your hat?
By saving your life repeatedly.
I caught the dude.
I'm very
With my assistance.
Wait, I'm very confused. Why 6 feathers in one hat?
Is that not what we're doing?
No?
I thought you wanted 6 feathers in the captain's hat, so you know where the captain is all the time.
I don't think that was what it was like 6 hats, each with one.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah.
Sure. That's fine.
6 caps, each with one of the gradient feathers. Okay.
Pro bono.
Did you say
sorry.
pro bono?
Pro bono.
That's good, because I don't think you'd accept payment in bone. Do you accept payment in bones?
I do not accept payments in bones. No.
Yeah, so there you go.
I'm going to just assume that you were joking.
How much is that going to be?
Right.
How much?
All together would be. Let's see. 3 gold.
There you go.
I only have silvers.
I just hid the 3 gold. Sorry.
No worries.
Your
It's
team
fine.
appreciates your support.
Okay.
For that, I believe that we should make our captain.
I'm in.
All in favor? Hands up. Congratulations.
Hello. Anything else I can help you with?
You do jerseys?
No. We do hats.
Do you know where there's a coffee and or tea shop nearby?
Across the street.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Is there a Buckstars coffee?
Buckstars.
I don't know what that is.
Buckstars.
Ooh.
We'll find it. It's fine.
Coffee bean and tea leaf is the way.
There's usually one on every corner, but.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you guys are thumbing your nose at this town.
Sounds fascinating.
Doesn't have this fucking coffee now. Okay.
I'm from the city.
I think you'll find that the local brew is quite delightful.
I appreciate your assistance, shopkeep. I screw the bowl head on my head and then I lunge out the store. Like very slowly though, do lunges.
Literal lunges, not lunging.
Oh no, literal lunges.
Yeah.
Rick goes across the street to the coffee and tea shop.
I follow her.
Absolutely.
What's the name of this coffee and tea shop?
It just has like a cup, and you see just like the little steam thing coming off.
That's
There's
like
no
it's
name painted on it.
That's the best.
The Nameless Tea. That's my kind of title.
Wavy bacon.
The lonely bean? Nah, okay, fine, come back to it.
Upon entering, you see it's a nice small interior, a couple of low sap tables, and a counter. What would you want?
I'm curious if you sell coffees and or teas in bulk.
We can. How much are you looking for?
I think to start, since I'm just kind of like getting into the hobby, Maybe like a jar of each, like a jar of coffee and a jar of tea.
A jar of coffee and a jar. What kind of tea do you like? We have several different blends. Just do you like lighter teas, darker teas, herbal blends?
I'm looking for teas that will keep you awake, kind of like coffee.
Dark teas. Excellent. So here you go. It's, 3 silver.
There you
And you get a pretty substantial, like a pint-sized jar of coffee, beans, and about a pint-sized jar of a nice black tea. For
Thank
you?
you, sir.
Anything, sir? No?
I'm slightly taken aback by the fact that they're directly addressing me, and I slowly lunge backwards out of the store.
Right.
Should we maybe try to find people in dark gray robes? You know, save our friend.
Do we have time? Wait, what time is
Do we
it?
have time for the class we originally
He pays to be in this tournament, guys.
We bought pass!
It's like breakfast time. Like everybody is like just opened up and just getting ready to go for the day.
Alright, if we miss this tag tournament because of these gray robes, let me tell you, I'll be miffed.
To save your friend's life.
Oh. It's 2.
Oh.
It's the only number not going to die. Sorry, what? I was doing lunges. I couldn't hear you.
You're gonna be pissed that we missed the tournament to save your friend's life?
Our friends. We're all friends here.
Hear me out. What if we challenge those men that we find to tag?
Now you're thinking.
There
We
we go.
find these men, and then if they lose a tag tournament, they have to stop being cultists.
Do you think they will honor that agreement?
If they're,
As
we'll make them
cultists,
promise.
Pinky swear.
I'm sure they're men of honor. Let's find them, and then we'll see what works.
All right.
Where would you all like to stop?
You are 10 ply, aren't you, bud?
I assure you, no. And then I don't know. I flex at him, I guess. I don't know. No, there's nothing around to demonstrate my strength with, so I just flex instead.
So, I'm gonna say, let's go this way. And I just meander around town looking for men.
Perfect.
Men in dark gray robes with weird shaved haircuts.
I guess
You got it.
follow.
I follow as well.
I think we're gonna take a short break.
Oh.
Go snack, have a bathroom break. Back in about 15 minutes to see what they find meandering through the streets of Thailand.
And playing tag.
And playing
And-
tag.
Oh, we should
And playing
practice.
tag.
We should
In
practice.
very velvety bowler hats.
Hi.
Welcome back. We're back. We braked, and it was good.
We feasted.
On fruit bats and breakfast cereal.
Things. This brings us to early afternoon as the group is now making their way towards the market square to take part in the Tag League Championship.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Yep.
Yes. Once a year.
Lifetime.
Championship. Lifetime.
For
It's a
some
short
people,
life
that could be a
for
lifetime.
some.
For a fruit fly, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
It's all perspective.
Exactly. As you gather around the market square, you see a teeming with just crowds and crowds of people who have come out to watch the Tag League competition for the Harvest Festival. As you gather yourselves up in your newly acquired bowler hats with matching plumage, and your teammates surround you in your huddle, you notice there are a couple other teams that have gathered as well. Outside in front of you, the main space of this market square, surrounding the large central fountain of the square, is an elaborate obstacle course full of multi-tiered platforms and makeshift scaffolding that you can use to navigate yourselves around. There's a large border with a velvet rope surrounding the entirety, the circumference of the square to denote the border. And you see Marjorie come back up. Oh, hey guys, how is it going? Are you ready? So just to go over the rules one more time, no magic whatsoever. We do have judges and scouts at every angle to make sure that there's no hanky-panky going on. Or foul play. There will be no argle-bargle or tomfoolery. It's prohibited.
Tom who?
Exactly.
The guy in that zoot suit.
Oh yeah. Tom and foolery. The wars.
It's like, okay, Rip Buntlets, terrific tag league. You are going to be on the second round. You're going to be facing the Quicksilvers. First up, we have our reigning champions from the previous 4 years, Rowdy Rowdies, versus the newest incumbent champions, or prospective champions, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. They will be going first. Good luck to you, and let the games begin. And she pulls out almost like a small little cone, puts it to her mouth, and just this echoing billow just comes out.
Impressive.
Well, we definitely win the team name competition. That's
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Those are
absolutely.
garbage. Yeah.
You see the other two teams rush into the central obstacle course. Rowdy Roddy's just a group of shirtless dudes in small, like, green Speedos, completely oiled head to toe.
Ah, oil!
Damn it.
And then Blood, Sweat, and Tears are kind of a mismatched group of, like, leather vested, like goth kids, you know, like spiked out hair, dark eye makeup, and like lace gauntlets.
very, very familiar with goth kids, yes.
So they take off, and they're bouncing through, and over the course of maybe a couple minutes, they start one by one being tagged and brought back out of the round. Rowdy Rowdies, they do take the win on their first competition. As they clear the field, they go through and kind of sweep up any.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yes. Well, one of the members took a nasty spill, so they carry him off. They go through, kind of wipe everything down, and get prepped and cleared out, sweep any extra bits out of the way.
Oh god.
Did anyone lose any of their
A
bits?
straight finger.
There, make a perception check.
14.
5. It's mostly pieces of the outfits from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, just in getting caught on some of the snags of the scaffolding and things that just fall off from running around. No body parts, I would say.
We're waiting for the cleanup. Any words of wisdom, Captain?
Should be one thing, be efficient. And don't get tagged.
Wise.
Get tagged. Short,
Flying
sweet, to the
first.
point.
Don't get tagged.
Don't get tagged. Don't get tagged.
And the crowd starts joining.
Don't get tagged. Don't get tagged.
Perfect.
With the crowd in a frenzy, Marjorie grabs her little bullhorn again and
It's a really big rooster.
and yeah,
Big cock.
biggest one you've ever heard. As you take the main of the square, you see the Quicksilvers who have kind of the makeshift leather strap armor on the opposite side of the square. They lock eyes. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
One.
16.
Ooh, good for you.
All right, 25 to 20.
24.
19.
24.
25 to 20.
Yeah.
24.
What?
You said 25 to 20.
Oh, 19.
Woo!
Your other 25 to 20.
20 to 15.
He got 19.
19.
19. 19.
19.
We got 19.
19. 19.
Do I hit a 19 going once?
Win twice?
19.
15 to 10.
Yep, unlucky 13.
13's a fun number.
It's my favorite number.
10 to 5.
7.
5.
7 to 5.
Lauren, not doing good on initiative.
No, I'm not.
You got.
Very good.
Sometimes I get great, other times I don't.
That is how dice work.
It does it.
Pattern.
You wearing heavy armor?
That's a great question.
Because if you're wearing heavy armor,
No.
you're not.
No.
All right.
Why do I wear heavy armor to a running competition?
I don't know.
Oh.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, a tag is a tag, so.
Full body slam instead. Knocking people out.
It's flag tag. No tagging.
All right. So, as the horn is blown and the competition commences, Iron, you're up first. You see across the way from you the other captain of the team of the Quicksilvers start making kind of a dash around and almost through the water of the fountain. He's heading straight for you. What do?
I'm going to meet him head on.
You meet him head on.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go for him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin, okay. Let's see what you do. Do some. So he's going through the water of the fountain, yeah.
There's water splashing out from each of his footsteps.
Going to try to just kind of evade his forthcoming tag and tag him myself.
So in order to tag, okay, in order to tag, you roll a d20 plus your either dexterity or strength to either forcefully tag them or nimbly tag them.
Well, I'm all nimbly pimbly, so I'm going with 20.
20. As you make your approach towards him as well, you anticipate his next step and just dodge enough and just hand plant right on the side of his head just like a stiff arm, and he takes a roll, and that's it. You see a flag marker come up, and he's motioned off the field. Next up, we got Dizzy, and then Picus. You're up on deck. Dizzy, what do you want to do? You got the rest of the team is starting to kind of like start spreading out in like a scattered V formation, coming out and around to flank you,
Okay.
and the rest of the group.
I'm gonna run at what looks like the closest one to me
Okay.
and tag them.
All right. You see, it's kind of a half-elf female, and she's making her way towards Iron. Now, seeing that the captain got tagged, go ahead and roll for your tag. As her eyes are focused on that, you're able to subvert just enough off of her vision, and you go for like a low crouch and just right on the ankle.
Heck yeah, I do.
She looks pissed.
Good.
Harlot. Right on the ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If her ankle showing, she deserved that.
Wow.
Oh!
Damn.
Wowie.
Damn.
Wow.
Slut shaming now.
Like it's a competition, all right? All right, Picus, you're up.
All's fair in love and tag.
Yeah.
She was very clear. There are in fact rules.
Are there things that I could hide behind?
Not as much things that you would hide behind, but there's like several different height platforms. Think of just like a really interesting looking urban playground.
Okay.
So lots of like just boards or like pieces of plywood that are set up on top of other like bars and scaffolding.
Because I'm pretty little.
You are?
So I wanna like see if I see anyone like running in a general direction where I can hide behind like scaffolding, and then as they come by, swipe them.
Okay. Roll a stealth check to try and dodge into a place where you could feel more hidden.
Oh man. 14? Wait. Oh yeah, 14.
14. Okay. Feeling pretty good. Feeling hidden enough. There are a couple of them that are running around, but none that you see near you at the moment.
I don't see anybody.
Not near you. Any of you with a passive perception of 14 or more do know where Picus is.
Wait, aren't they on my team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not like
Oh, okay.
watching.
I'm saying any of them that have a passive, notice that's where you're hiding in case they want to navigate.
Got it.
But also, if any of the other team has a passive of 14 or more, they also know who you are. They can either avoid you or try and sneak up on you. All right. That is the Quicksilver's turn. So we've got 2 down. The other 4 are starting to bob and weave around some of the other platforms. One of them's going up to the high ground, and one of them is going to try and get Dizzy. And that is a 15.
Nope.
Ooh. So it goes for the hand, kind of just out of reach. The next one is going to make a tag towards Teddy.
Whoa!
Ooh, that's a 7.
Swing and a miss.
It's so bad I'm actually a little embarrassed
Yeah.
as he swings at me.
Oh.
That's awesome.
And it's a they have a halfling on their team as well, and he's just with all his might goes for a dive and just right past you.
Poor little guy.
Next one is gonna go for Iron, because they're coming up behind you. Oh, jeez, that's definitely not gonna get you. The cursed dice.
You're welcome.
And the last one is gonna make a tag at Shyla, and that's an 8.
Nope. Is there uncurse it?
No.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch my dice anymore. Alright, so that is the rest of Quicksilver's turn. Teddy, it is you.
Okay,
And Rip, you're up next.
I'm gonna
Everybody's starting to bob and weave.
I'm gonna tag the dude who sailed past me and then retreat in direction of the sailed past guy where there's no taggers.
You gonna go for the back hand tag and continue on the direction you came from?
Yeah. No, continue on the direction that he was going. So
There
that,
he was
like,
going. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm assuming all the other taggers are in the
There,
floor.
yeah, everything's kind of starting to like branch out and commingle. So now everybody's starting to do this kind of swirling, weaving tag pattern.
Then I'm gonna, in that case, I'm gonna tag him and try to leap up onto the scaffolding from where I am.
Sure. Go for it.
That's probably not going to work. 7.
7 for the tag.
Yeah.
That does not catch him. He's a little smaller, lower to the ground. You go to kind of swipe, but he's
Not sporting that chap.
yeah.
Alright, well, I go for the leap then.
And then go for a nice leap up onto some scaffolding. Absolutely.
Out of reach of the tiny men.
Easy enough to do.
Excellent. And then I pose there,
Yeah.
like dramatically.
You got it.
Then I'll sit down, please.
Yeah, you're on like the upper middle section. So the highest platform is probably about 15 feet up, almost centrally located, and then various points of like height going around from there. So you're about 10 feet up. You gotta grab onto one of the bars and hoist yourself up and over onto another piece of scaffolding. You got a decent view of what's going on around you.
I
All right.
pose and end my turn.
All right. Which pose do you do?
Like a martial arts stance, but obvious from somebody who doesn't know martial arts, so like that.
Okay.
Like, looks like kind of an Elvis thing.
Yeah, yeah. Like if Elvis was a wizard.
Ooh.
He kind of was.
True. All right, Rip, you're up.
Okay, so
Shyla, you'll be next.
Rip is just gonna do his best to tag the closest person to him.
You got it. There's one of the other members, another half elven guy. Got some like edgy, half shaved haircut. Is making his way across the scaffolding, like almost Naruto style.
Yes.
And he's gonna you're close enough. You can get up to try to tag.
Okay. And I'm sorry, there was a
The D20 plus either your strength or your dexterity modifier.
either strength.
Yep. If you want to go for the hard tag, you go strength. If you want to go for a little more of a subtle tag, do your dex. not quite. That aerodynamic shape just helped him scoot past
You should have known better, honestly.
ever so slip.
As soon as I saw the Naruto run, I should have just
You're like,
aborted
oh,
that mission.
cool.
But
Ah, damn it.
too
Alright.
speedy.
Very speedy. Alright. Shiloh, you're up.
I'm gonna try to tag the guy who just tried to tag me.
Okay.
Also, what does he look like?
The one that tried to tag you is the human male. He looks like he's the youngest out of the whole group, probably like 18, 19.
Okay.
Does a lot of chest and shoulders, but not, he like always skips leg day.
Those guys.
That popsicle stick look.
Right.
Yeah, chicken legs.
That's a 5.
We're really good at this.
We're great at this.
Chicken
So
legs and
you're thinking that he's got a disadvantage, but he's like monkey swinging through all of these bars of the scaffolding, and his feet never touch the rest of the ground.
Jesus. Alright, I guess never doing leg day paid off for once.
Just
The
this
only
once.
time,
The only time.
the only thing he's good at.
That's not
All right, that brings us back to the top. Iron, you're up. Dizzy, you're next.
Let's see. How many are close to Picus's hiding spot?
You can make a. You would know. There's one that's within about 10, 15 feet, and then the rest are spread out a little bit more.
All right, I'm going to make a pursuit of him towards Picus, try to flush him into the zone there,
Okay.
where maybe she'll nab him, but I'll take a swipe at him too.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. 17.
17, yeah. You'd be able to get him. As you maneuver yourself kind of in front of his position, he's on the scaffolding that's like almost eye level with you. So you just reach one of your hands up, and he doesn't notice it until it's too late. He tries to pull his leg up and over, and you just get him on the knee.
You got need.
We really need
It causes him to lose his balance. He tumbles head over heels forward, and just a splayed out on the ground. Punches the ground. It was a Naruto boy.
You need to be better sport.
You avenged me!
It's not cool.
Yeah.
No.
Did cause a couple of the others to like pause a bit and almost like reroute some of their tactics a bit. All right, Dizzy, you're up. You got half elf girl, the halfling, and
Half elf or
top
dead?
heavy.
Half elf or dead?
There's 2 of them.
Just go for gold.
All right.
Let's not go for gold. 8.
8. That is not gonna hit.
Yeah, I thought. I got really excited to be in this competition, totally forgetting the fact that we've never played tag before in our lives.
Should have practiced at least once, certainly.
Yeah.
We had something similar in the military.
All right, that brings us up to Picus. You are currently ducked underneath one of the platforms. You hear some commotion around you. There is, you do hear some footsteps kind of coming in your direction.
I'm gonna try to do a sneaky little tag to the person heading towards me.
Okay.
Fifteen.
15. they do see you a bit coming out, and they dodge just out of the way. They're going to try and use their reaction to.
Can I do a bonus action?
You can take a bonus action
And dash?
and dash. All right, sure. They're in the process of that. They are still going to try and like swipe at you. But let's see if it happens. That is a 13. What is your armor?
Nope,
Your AC?
14.
No? So, no. They do not hit you. You are able to evade them as well. Nice. Alright, now. Trying to regroup. You notice that was the other halfling. They're going to try to go for Rip.
Oh
12.
No.
Oh. Alright. Oh man, they suck. They're low end.
Do I get a reaction?
If you'd like, you can take your reaction.
I do. And I'm gonna try to like ninja game style swipe them back.
Sure.
Ninja
5.
No dice.
Probably a lot of dice.
There are they're not working.
And you don't get any of them.
They're not working.
Alright, that brings us
Not
to
as usual, apparently.
the half elf girl. She's gonna make a go for Shyla.
Oh no, boo-boo.
She's gonna try and get you. That is a 14.
Nope.
Damn. Man,
This game attack is riveting.
it is.
It really is.
And then the last one is going to make a play for Dizzy. Nope.
Yeah.
Just a lot of
As they, this is the other half elf that tried to squid past, made a loop back to try and get you, and in the process misjudged the step on the scaffolding and caught their foot and just ate wood on the platform, and it's basically at your feet.
Do I get a opportunity?
They're not going anywhere. They're not like leaving your area. They're just right there. They have stopped their motion. That brings us to Teddy.
Is there any two that are kind of close to each other?
The halfling and the half elf girl are close to each other.
Okay, I'm gonna try to jump down from my little hiding platform and try to push one of them as hard as I can so that they fall into the other one and put them off balance.
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. Easy enough for you to jump down and pop up over to the platform that they're on. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah! Oh, it says yeah on the die instead of 20. Cool. 20.
Absolutely.
24.
Absolutely. 100%. You just come out and stiff arm.
Myopalm! I'll come up with a better word later.
You stiff arm this girl in the chest and cause her to fly into and tumble over the halfling down, and they fall into the fountain below. There's a huge splash.
Double points.
The flag comes up to let the girl out because she did in fact get tagged, but because your hand did not make contact with the halfling, it's still in.
I address the crowd. Are you not entertained? Yeah. Don't get tagged.
Just rounds of it. Just
Yes.
A wave makes its way through the crowd.
all right. There's like noisemakers and little horns going off.
Soccer game.
Yeah, basically.
So much better than soccer.
They're hyped up, man. Alright, so that is it. That's it. There's 2 left. 2 left. Against all of you.
There's Fountain
No,
Boy.
there's the halfling, and then there's the half elf with the
That's laying on the ground.
that is also laying there.
Modeling
Both of them
the
are currently prone in position right now. Shyla, it is your turn.
Okay. The one who went after me, are they already out?
No, he's the one that ate shit on the steps.
Perfect. I'm gonna go after him.
Yeah, easy to get over there.
Perfect. Let's do this. That is a 20.
I was gonna say you have advantage on it because he's currently prone.
Rolling a 20.
Let's see.
Nothing.
It's a 19.
So very casually, you walk over and
Boot them on the nose.
just give him a little like, "Hey, buddy."
And then I just get real excited and I'm just like, I did it!
You did do it.
You hear the lone voice from the crowd. You did it!
Yeah. Perfect.
You can do it!
All right. One left. There's a halfling in the fountain, scrambling to get up. Iron, it is your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna have to go and make my way to the fountain now, aren't I?
Yeah.
12.
Splashing through in the water, as he's kind of scrambling to get away, it just causes you to miss just a bit. Right behind him.
Oh, that streak.
Ooh, close. A narrow escape. But he is heading in the direction of where Picus and Dizzy are standing, and it is Dizzy's turn. You're a few feet up from him. You're still up on one of the platforms.
Go for gold.
But yeah.
You got this.
That one.
You tripled in
Dizzy, you go for like the coup de grace of like,
I go for the people's elbow.
and end up hitting
Yeah.
Iron. Iron, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from Dizzy's elbow.
Oh no.
Rip.
The Disney's elbow.
From Dizzy's elbow.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I tried.
you are removed for a penalty for the attempt of excessive force.
Flat of the hand. Flat of the hand.
Damn it. Wasn't a fist. Wasn't a
It's
fist.
alright, it wasn't a
The
fist.
rule was no fist.
She specifically
Open
said
hand.
flat palm.
Flat palm hand.
Yeah.
The crowd is loving it. They're going ape
What the
shit.
people
Just,
wanted.
"Ah!"
It's the
You see some of them go like this now.
Hell yeah. Next round, I got you
Typing it
guys.
out.
Sadly,
no,
nobody was
they
smelling
play
like
it.
as he was cooking.
Well, I tried.
Alright, but it's okay. Picus, it is your turn.
There's 2 of them right there?
There is only one left. It is the other halfling who has been very lucky and narrowly getting missed by all of your hands.
6v1.
And they're splashing around in the water?
They're getting close to like at the edge of the fountain now. They're kind of like ducking under some of the scaffolding.
Alright, well since everybody's missing, I'm gonna like try to do like a real precision.
Okay.
Open hand, big
There you
deal.
go.
Bye!
Alright.
He is
So
all-
with some of like all this water that's been splashed up on things, like the surface of some of the scaffolding is starting to get a little slippery, and your feet just can't quite find a good hold. That brings us to the other halfling's turn. Sees you kind of biff a little behind him, and he's going to reach back and try and swipe. And that is a 19.
Okay.
So he does tag you. So you are out.
Damn.
No!
You're boos from the crowd.
We're fans, guys.
Yeah, some of them are getting really into it. They're starting to chant. All right, Teddy, you're up.
I swear vengeance, and where's the? Is he within reach of me?
He's within probably like 10 to 15 feet of you.
Okay, I try to open palm him back into the fountain where he belongs.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's trying to-
19.
Yeah, he's trying to like crawl through some of the scaffolding layers, and like you're tracing him and following him, and you come around, and you just.
Wait. Looks like you're all wet. Smack!
And you just catch that like split second moment of, oh god, as your hand impacts him into the face and sends him flying back into the fountain to rounds and rounds of cheers and applause and clapping. People are hyped and just like, some of them are like throwing stuff onto the square into the area where you guys are. That marks you are
Wait,
done.
Was that 3 people I attacked in a row? Or was it just 2?
I
Wow.
think,
So like lift up my hat and be like
I
hat
think you
trick
did
and
get
like
3
try to convince them to throw it onto the. Ah.
You celebrated it whichever way you want.
We still got other rounds.
Yep.
Next time.
That's a real ouchie there, bud.
That's agreed, though.
Yeah.
If anybody tags 3 people in a row, we do this and we like encourage people to throw hats onto the stage.
I'm in.
Good. All right.
Are we just gonna collect hats now?
Yes. Too many hats.
All right. Excellent. She said that there will be a short break to clear and reset, and we'll be back at the championships in just a few moments. Please don't forget to tip your waitresses, and let's have fun.
Yeah.
Am I allowed back to play again?
What's up?
Am I allowed to play again?
Yes.
Nice.
You were only removed for that particular round in that instance.
We have the crowd are like this.
You notice the rowdy rowdies off to the side just oiling themselves up, getting ready.
Do you think we should be oiling ourselves?
We're not catching them, we're tagging them.
Suppose. All right.
If anything, it kind of feels like they're giving themselves a disadvantage because.
Because they'd be slipping.
Right.
Yeah.
So this could work in our favor.
Good.
You're right.
I don't like it when you roll on those anything.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Should we use the same initiative? If that works for the rest of you?
Yeah, that's fine. Sure.
It's fine.
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay. So as the obstacles are cleared and you are presented with the final challenge, the Rowdy Rowdies take place opposite you in the battlefield. And The horn is blown. You're welcome. And the chase begins. So, Iron, you're up first.
I'm going right for the head of the snake. I'm just going for it.
Just going right for him.
Going right for the captain.
Okay. You see that this guy, he's got this big red bushy beard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
11.
And again, green speedos. That's it. And 11 does not
Yeah.
catch.
It's too slippery.
He sees you and almost serpent-like. They part like the seas
Yeah, with you.
and start moving through very nimbly on the platforms.
Do they have shoes on either?
Some of them do. The captain is not wearing shoes, but it does not look like his legs have been oiled at all. It looks like it's just upper body.
Got it.
It's an all boys team.
It is. This is an all boys team.
Darn
Just the speedos.
One, just one. You do see Plagueis off to the side. 3 females in the same color, like green. One of them's got like a thin sheer robe, and a couple of them have matching bikinis, cheering on the group. It looks like somebody that they probably know.
Groupies.
Wives, groupies, girlfriends,
Tag groupies.
tag groupies.
Tag groupies.
Oh man,
Can I just walk
Called
by
tag.
in
Is
front
that
of
canon
them?
now? Tag
Troopies.
groupies?
absolutely.
Troopies.
Taggies.
Taggies.
All right, so that time.
Oh, tag-alongs.
Oh,
Very nice.
there you go.
Very nice.
Tag along.
Excellent.
Right in that
All right, Dizzy, you're up.
I'm gonna go for the closest one.
All right.
18.
18. You see this thinner framed, blonde-haired guy come zooming past and
Smack him.
just
Right in the hand.
like clothesline.
Yeah.
All right.
With an open hand.
Open hand.
If he runs into my elbow, it's
And,
not my
and
fault.
you feel the impact and it just slides right through, but
You hear it.
you hear it. It's none of the judges, and they take him and remove.
The people's clothesline.
Oh, jeez. That brings us to the rest of the Rowdy Rowdies. So after that, you hear the captain just go, "All right, 17," and all of them stop and change positions and start running in a different, almost coordinated pattern.
You're too into this.
Yeah, you wanted a tag game. I'm giving you a tag game. They start making their way through. One of them is going to make a go for Teddy. It's a 13.
Nay.
No. Next one is going for Picus. 10. I'm going for Iron. That's a natural 20.
My liege, no!
That was the blind guy that's, or no, not blind.
Blind guy? The blonde one? The blind one tagged you?
Not the blonde. Another brunette guy comes around, and you don't even notice him because he's behind you. Just comes up, and you just feel a hand on your shoulder, He goes, see ya. And iron is out. And then you got one more going for Rip. It's a 15.
Damn it!
Comes up. And you see this one coming. And it kind of comes up, goes for a fake flick, and just goes and smacks you right on the cheek.
The
Just to add
disrespect.
insult to injury. And then he winks at you. Yep,
That glare.
I'll find
absolutely.
You. I'll find
He's the-
you
he's the-
later.
And that's 4, so one more. Then I'm gonna come for you, Dizzy. So 15.
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Picus, you're up.
I'm going after the one that fake flipped and winked. Yeah.
Yep.
We didn't appreciate that around here as parts.
You got it. Go for him.
Heck yeah.
21.
Ooh.
5-star
As he's doing the wink
Step on
and
the ass.
Rips
Yeah.
storming off, you come up and you're like, you son of. You come up and you just 5-star him as hard as you can. Just right on the lower
Thank
back. And you see him go, ah! And there's a nice little 5-finger handprint on the small of his back.
To remember you by.
Atta girl!
Yeah, nice.
Stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
You gotta stay hydrated.
All right, Teddy, you're up. And Shyla, you're next.
Is there anybody bunched up again?
No, they are not bunched up
Yeah,
at
they're
all.
smart.
They are maintaining almost an equidistance from each other in their formations.
That's smart. That's smart.
Not their first rodeo.
Nortec.
More of that. Previous 4-year champion. 4 years running. Literally.
Literally.
Okay. Is anyone on the scaffolding?
Yep.
How many of them are on the scaffolding?
At least 2 of them at any given time.
Is there any part of the scaffolding that looks like it's holding up the majority of the structural integrity of it?
I knew where this was going.
It's pretty well built.
If I took out like a corner of it, would it all fall?
All of it? No.
The part they're on?
Possible.
Alright. I throw my full weight, which by the way, I weigh
A lot.
A number of pounds.
I weigh 482 pounds. I throw my full weight at just a dead sprint into the platform. Oh no! And then I crash into it, trying to knock down the pillar.
It was coming right full.
And I try to make it seem like I was running at someone.
Okay.
I do say!
So make a deception check.
Oh, I'm not good at that one. Fortune smiles. 17.
Okay. And then make your athletics check to smash into the structure.
14.
14. Okay. You feint a trip and really play it up. Just, oh no! And as you're about to fall, you just kind of tuck in that shoulder and impact one of the support legs of, say, like a fifth of this greater group of structures. It's not all connected. They're kind of
Okay.
like bits and pieces.
Imagine like a ninja warrior type.
Yeah, there's a bunch of parts to it, but
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
all connected to each other. But you do manage to smash into that particular one and cause it to like crumble and buckle a bit. And it is not a safe area. So if you're gonna be moving through there, I would say it's difficult terrain now.
Got it. Do they tumble off of the little scaffolding guy?
They're able to they dodge out of the way from where you are because of how quick they're moving. They're not really paying attention to your theatrics.
Wait, you said there were 2 guys on the scaffold.
There's 2 guys on scaffolding. There's multiple pieces of scaffolding,
Oh yeah. So
and you're just at the one nearest you.
Oh, I was aiming at the one that they were on.
Let's go.
Was I just like, I might still be concussed from, previous injuries.
Makes his deck save. He's on it, but he's able to kind of land a bit.
Oh, I thought you were asking me to make a deck save. Okay.
No, he had to make one.
Gotcha, okay.
If you
I'm like, I
slammed
don't
into it-
understand why, but yes, I will.
There you go. Don't question it, just do it.
I will. I'm gonna roll. It's like, okay, well, yeah.
I'm gonna roll, or we're just gonna roll, just non-stop. You tell me when to stop. All right,
Son of a bitch. I dust myself off and pretend to be embarrassed.
right on. You have taken out a section of the structures, though.
It'll slow them down.
You're limiting the playing field. That is not something that they is probably
Trained for
anticipating.
that.
Filthy casual.
Very this filthy casual.
Yes. All right, that brings us up to, technically, Rip.
I'm out.
You are currently out, but you can still interact. You can shout, cheer.
Okay. Well, I'm a veneer
Talk shit.
changeling kind of thing. So I'm going to use my changeling instincts, my shape changer ability, and I'm going to alter my voice
Ooh.
to sound like the team captain because I've heard him speak now. The other team.
Yeah.
I'm going to yell, "Stop running!"
Good call.
Make a deception check at advantage.
Yeah, 23.
Sure.
Ooh. That's mm-hmm. So the 4 that are still out there, including the captain who rolled a natural 1.
You fool! You
Uh,
played
He
yourself.
just went,
Stop! He was like, wait, huh?
Did I say that?
Did I say that?
Did I do that?
I don't even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. Wait, no, don't stop running! And they kind of look frazzled for a moment. In that moment, though, Shyla, you're up,
Shall I get advantage?
and they've been distracted, so you have
I'm gonna go
advantage.
after whoever is closest to me in that case.
Who's closest to you? You are closest to. Who is that? Crap. Sorry. You're closest to the captain.
Alright, I'm going after the captain.
Go for it.
That is a 5.
You have advantage.
Roll
You
better.
have advantage.
I know. Okay. Roll better. 15?
15 does it though. Yeah.
There you go.
So as he's bewildered with hearing his own voice shouting commands and then trying to undo the commands that he heard that his voice shouted, the rest of the group does start moving again, but he pauses just a half second too slow, and you are able to come up and just, hey,
Yep.
Nice.
I was gonna say, that's basically what you'd be like, sorry. Oh, sorry.
excuse me, you need to go that way. And he looks mad.
And then Rip's gonna kind of lean over to the person next to him and be like, "Whoa, that was weird, right?" What the hell? That
all
was
right.
so straight. Like, did you see that? That's crazy.
That dude is spare parts.
Yeah. Brings us to the top of the round. Iron. If there's any words of encouragement you want to show, or anything you want to do in the crowd.
Maybe I'll try to work the crowd up a little bit.
Okay.
Start heckling the other team.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we doing? Are we doing intimidation?
Well, what do you want to do?
Yeah, intimidate
You
the
want to
crowd.
heckle?
What's that?
You want to heckle him?
Yeah.
All right. There. Go with intimidation.
Thank you.
Not intimidating at all. Go 4.
You guys are bad at tag.
You guys can't tag good.
That's an ouch and there isn't
Call
pause.
you the dudes that don't tag well. Bad
Oh,
tag.
you look real greasy there, guy.
No one likes shiny skin.
Yeah, they can say that.
Dizzy, you're up.
I'm gonna go for first.
You got 3 left on the field. It's 3-on-3 right now.
3-on-2 right now. Fucking 22.
Whoa! Yeah, you see the other.
I'll smack him on the ass.
It's top heavy guy, chicken legs, and
I'll
he's gonna
smack him
give
on
him
how he's just an ass.
It's like hitting a tree branch. It's like no need
Like he might have broken his hips when he
possible. But yeah, he is out. He was trying to do a little swing action, and as he was coming by, crap!
I'm gonna shout, take the L there, sport.
What?
Yeah, take the L, take the loss, the lose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Not safety.
And he is sad.
Yeah.
Get on that
he's just
train
kinda
and
like,
Get on the train! Yeah!
Get
Looking
on that
perfectly
rip-off
beaten.
subway.
You see him just going like this to the captain. So I don't fucking know, man. It's gonna leave a mark. That brings us up to the other 2 members. So we got the other brunette guy, shorter hair. He's gonna go for Teddy. That is a 15
How's the tie work?
AC.
The tie.
Oh, meat goes to attack.
Ah!
The tie hits.
Forsooth!
Oh no!
Along that lines.
Guy comes up, and it's almost like that half, like you're trying to dodge each other, and he's able to just get enough of a hand on you.
I think something scathing to say.
Absolutely.
Can't though.
He just left an oily streak on your floor.
Yeah.
Moisturize me.
Oof.
I wipe myself off and I go to do squats out in the audience.
Okay.
In your squats.
So who's it down to?
Stress relieving squats.
Dizzy and Picus are still in against 2 of the others. 2-on-2.
Wait, we got Iron get tagged.
Like first round.
He was like the first one
Yeah,
out.
you know the
Wait,
first
when did
guy.
I get tagged?
Yeah, she hasn't gotten tagged.
I haven't gotten tagged.
You haven't gotten that.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's 3
The
on 2.
Dizzy,
So it's
Picus,
3
and
on
Shiloh.
2.
Sorry, 3-on-2.
Okay.
Yep.
Sneak one.
The other one is you gonna make it go for Picus.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Natural 1.
Does he trip?
You've intimidated them.
I'm tiny, my
He does.
baby.
He was one. He looked a little too over oiled. and went to go for like a swing around on one of the bars of the scaffolding, and just slipped and in the dirt. He's out towards the edge. Probably he's the furthest away from everybody at the moment. But yeah, that is it. So it is now Pike's turn. Pike's go. You got the brunette guy near you, and then you got the guy in the dirt. That just
guy in
slipped.
the dirt.
You want to go for the guy in the dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will have advantage because he is prone.
Net 20.
I got either a 23.
Oh,
or
I mean,
that.
it's it. It's the highest you can get. It's amazing.
Go for it. See if you're 20 again.
Just for fun.
No, shoot that.
No, that's okay. The natural 20 still hits it. You come up and you almost like tiptoe around the spot where he skidded to a halt and just
Boop him on the nose.
you know, boop boop.
Open hand.
Oh yeah, open hand, just
No close-handed poops.
no close hand. That's right.
Physic, jogging memory.
No.
Don't do that.
We got this in the dirt. It is down to the one remaining dude and three of you. Oh man.
Heyo.
Shyla, you're up.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go for the final dude.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's up on the scaffolding. He's probably about 20 to 25 feet from you,
Okay.
and he is panic running at this point, trying to do as many like maneuvers as possible. He's reading you and your movements.
Is he just calling out random numbers? 20.
Yeah. You don't even know.
42!
So that was a natural 20.
Oh my God!
It's gonna be that thing where it's like, we're like going back and forth, and then I like fake him out, and he like goes to run past me, and then I just like catch him in the chest.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
As you hear, almost the entirety of the crowd holds their breath for a split second, and all you hear is just.
And
you see that Captain Roddy's just like grab one of the guys, like throw him into the other, just pitching a fit, kicking dirt, screaming at Marjorie, and Marjorie's not having it. Literally just grabs him by the beard, pulls him down, and starts shaking a finger in his face.
Oh shit.
I want to be her when I grow up.
That is you in the future.
Yeah,
Whoa!
that's fair. That's
Whoa!
After that display, she just dismisses them completely, and they walk away, heads hung in shame, like the angsty teenager that just got grounded for a month.
For a year.
That's
Oh,
because we're
yeah.
practicing. Next time, work on their legs.
What do we win?
Pride and honor.
As you gather yourselves back onto the thing, some of the crowd starts to push in a little bit. They don't swarm at all, but they're hyped and they're excited. You hear Marjorie bring her little horn back up, and she's like, "Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. Such a great job. To Rip Butlet's terrific tag team, newcomers, first time competents, and new champions of the Tharbon Tag League." No elbows. No elbows. All right, so as is tradition, you all get your complimentary drink and food passes for
so much better than I could
the
imagine.
festival. We have your pins here. Terry, bring them out. And you see, most likely her son comes out, this little like blonde curly-haired kid, and he's got a whole little box full of pins, and he comes up and pins each one of you. It's very, very nice, like fall rainbow-colored spiral pins with a little ribbon that says Tag League Champions.
I lean down real low so make sure he pins my hat instead of my shirt, because my shirt sometimes comes off,
Sure,
but never the hat.
Ooh, I want my pin on my hat too.
sure.
Oh, y'all.
We'll go around and
Yep.
put the pins on. And she says, and a collected prize for first place is 200 gold pieces.
Nice.
It's, you know, various entry fees and stuff paid for that. It's a good thing. So congratulations and enjoy the rest of the festival, I guess.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's 33 pieces of gold each.
33?
Yep. Get the title.
We're running from the camera.
Yeah.
Got bit by Fido.
Right on.
How do you guys want to divide up the gold?
33.
33 each.
Okay. I mean, are we set on that? Just
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
We could use it to buy a shop.
No.
There's obviously real estate out there. I just think it's smart to invest.
We're not going to get it into the tiny little shop.
Well, we'd hire someone else to run it for us, and we'd own the property.
And we see how well that went last time. When that
What do you-
man had a rug of smothering of property. and
Well, we
was-
wouldn't put a rug of smothering in the shop. That cost extra anyway. Fine. I see him outvoted here.
What?
She did die in a rug
He
today.
passed out in a rug.
And I lean out. It's alright, the first death is always the hardest. It gets much easier.
First death is the hardest.
One you'll ever know.
As the celebrations continue and you make your ways down the street to get some food and some drink, you kind of clean yourselves up a bit. You two see a familiar humanoid, reddish-skinned individual with a couple of horns and a dust coat on come sauntering up. How are you now? See you been having some fun in town. Good to see.
We're the champions.
Vice Cap?
It's got them.
Rowan.
Rowan.
The tiefling gentleman that you met in the jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey, Rowan. How's it going, Rowan?
It's going pretty good. It's enjoying the festivities. So, you ever get the little mess cleaned up?
Not yet. We have distraction. We need the gold.
That's a fair thing to get distracted for.
Do you have any news on stuff that what we were distracted by this?
I hear a thing or two from, here and there. What are you looking for? People, places, things?
Yeah, we're looking for. It's the cult of the sun star sparkle.
People of Goldspire.
People of Gold Spark.
Goldspark,
There's
yeah.
a sub-faction that's doing bad things.
There was a schism.
Yeah.
of sorts.
And they have like gray robes, kind of edgy haircuts. I'm trying to figure out where they are.
We've heard some talk about gray robes.
Gray robes. Split faction. If memory serves me, you're probably looking for the Guild of Eternity.
Guild of Eternity?
Yeah, a bunch of, I don't want to say psychopaths, it seems a little harsh, but
Hey, if it's accurate.
I don't want to speak ill of people I don't really know much about. But
Okay, we'll do it for you.
Eternity or
that's fair.
eternity?
Eternity. They're obsessed with being immortal or turning immortal or something immortal. Yeah, they've been a problem here for the last, I'd say, 5-6 months.
If I were to go looking for them, where would they most likely be found?
Some of them hang out down by the coast, but they're they're weird people. You might find them up by the graveyard, the larger graveyard, North Tharbad, in the trade quarter.
Can I do a Arcana or Wisdom check to kind of suss out if there might be interested liches? What I know about liches? But it doesn't necromancy, like.
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Okay. Ah. 13.
With as new of a cult or religious group that has come around, there's not much most people know about them.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell. Could be something lich related, could just be some more of the nefarious sides of necromancy. It's a fairly contested magical practice.
Okay.
People can see the benefits, but some individuals may abuse that power for, not good purposes.
Would it potentially be vampires? Is there each other immortality?
Potentially. But it's mostly unclear, or unclear at the moment.
Okay.
Does cult have any especially large members?
Two of us.
Wait, you mean like size-wise or in?
And then I flex to demonstrate my point. Built like a barn!
Yeah, there's probably a handful or so.
But they don't all look like me.
Definitely not like you.
Ah! I snap my fingers and I go back to drinking.
Is there
Roland Valspar, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Teddy Ramkin! Pleasure!
Okay. Some good moves there. I like the one where you shove the guy off the scaffold.
Got an idea for a name for that move? Something like the Shovey Palm. I'm not really a names guy. You look like
Maybe
clever.
like speak with your hand, or
the Shovinator?
yeah, maybe more of a catchphrase than a name for the move.
Okay.
5-finger tag punch.
Oh. 100%.
I love those guys. They're playing the festival. I think either tonight or tomorrow night over at Crossroads Tavern.
I love those parts.
Yeah,
They're just
they're a little extra sometimes, but
Aren't we all?
it's not too bad.
Is there any way we could get in touch with you, or you can get in touch with us if we find anything out, or you find anything out? What's the easiest way to see you?
Easiest way, I mean, you know how to like give a message.
Like, send a message?
Yeah,
Like, magically?
sure.
No.
Okay.
Wait, are you sure you don't?
Well,
I don't think I do. Sure, I do.
okay. Yeah, you can do that, or tell you what.
I don't know what your spells
You
are.
gonna be in town for a while?
Yes.
You seem like you need some help. If there's anything I can do to help, you let me know. And he reaches into his coat and pulls out a small little like onyx figurine, and it's like a raven.
Neat.
It's like so. It's like a once a day thing, but if you speak your little message into that, I'll be able to receive it.
Okay. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
you?
Absolutely.
What do you need help with?
So I got a few wagers
Oh Lord.
that I need help collecting.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I gotta do is go and talk to some people. That's it.
How aggressively should we talk to these people?
You might not have to talk at all, but if you're just there, especially if you know flashy pins, you might get enough sway to let them know I'm in business.
Sure.
Just business. That's all.
We can stand there and look pretty.
Doesn't matter how aggressively we have Teddy.
Our Teddy. Oh,
That is fair.
I dig a toe in the ground. Oh.
No, don't sell yourself short at all. You're very tall.
I would never. I'm nearly 8 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. He kind of reaches his hand up and just, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So, why don't we go get a drink and I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on.
I kind of eject my little ribbon and I go, drinks are on us. New free
Oh.
drinks.
I know,
so
I
many
work
drinks,
with you
yeah.
Our free drink tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go check out the show
Oh,
and
in that case.
lead you down towards the Crossroad Tavern. It is the largest, most centrally located tavern here in Tharbad. It is a multi-story, like big open interior, lots of balcony tables. It is packed with people celebrating tonight. And I think that is where we are going to wrap it up for tonight.
Cool.
So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time to find out what happens next.
More tag!
Tag part 2? The world will never know.
The tagging.
The retagging.
2 tag, 2 periods.
The hashtag,
Tag me if you can.
the breakfast theme hashtag, or hash brown restaurant.
Talk about tag drift.
Awful.
All right. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.